Breaking news, everyone. If you're collecting Social Security in the USA or about to start, you need to watch this right now. There are facts and changes that directly affect your monthly income, and most people have no idea. Today, we're covering how Social Security is actually calculated, the right age to claim, what happens to your spouse and survivors, when your benefits get taxed, and one huge mistake millions of retirees are making that's costing them hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stick around till the end. There's an important warning coming up. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm your host on this channel where every week we bring you breaking updates on retirement and Social Security. Explained simply, no confusing jargon. If you're new here, hit subscribe so you never miss an important update. All right, let's get straight into the story. Our first story. Most people don't know how their Social Security amount is actually decided. It's calculated based on the average of your highest earning 35 years, adjusted for inflation. If you've worked less than 35 years, the missing years get counted as zero, which drags your average way down. So if you've already worked 32 years, working just 2 to 3 more years, especially if you're earning more now than early in your career, could significantly boost your benefit because those higher earning years replace some of your lowest earning ones in the calculation. This number then runs through a formula to give you your primary insurance amount, or PIA. That's your benefit at full retirement age, before any adjustments for claiming early or late. This is the biggest breaking point. You essentially have 3 main options. Age 62. You can claim the earliest, but you get a permanently reduced amount, roughly 30% less compared to your full retirement age. Full retirement age, 66 to 67, depending on your birth year. You get your full 100% benefit. Age 70. If you wait until here, your benefit grows every year you delay past full retirement age. And by 70, it can be more than 24% higher than your full retirement age amount. Text overlay. Waiting till 70 equals up to 24% more, forever. So if you're in good health, have savings or another income source to bridge the gap, and expect a long life expectancy, waiting can pay off significantly over the long run. But if you have health concerns or need the income immediately, claiming earlier can absolutely make sense too. This isn't one size fits all. Segment 3. Breaking. Spousal and survivor benefits. 445 to 645. Text overlay. Story 3. What about your spouse? Here's a story that surprises a lot of couples. Even if you never worked or worked very little, you may still be entitled to a spousal benefit, up to 50% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit. And if your spouse passes away, you may qualify for a survivor benefit, which can be up to 100% of what they were receiving. This is a critical safety net that a lot of people simply don't plan around. Text overlay. You could get up to 100% as a survivor. One important detail. The timing of when your spouse claims can affect what you're eligible for later. This is why couples should really think about their claiming strategy together, not separately. Segment 4. Breaking. The working retiree trap. 645 to 845. Text overlay. Story 4. The working retiree trap. This is a story very few people know about. If you claim Social Security before full retirement age while still working, and your income goes above a certain limit, your Social Security payments can be temporarily reduced or withheld. The good news, that money isn't permanently lost. Once you reach full retirement age, that withheld amount gets factored back into your monthly benefit going forward. But if you don't know this ahead of time, it can be confusing and frustrating in the short term. People often think they've simply lost that money for good. Text overlay. It's not lost, but it is delayed. Once you hit full retirement age, this earnings limit disappears entirely. You can earn as much as you want with no reduction to your benefit. Segment 5. Breaking. When your benefits get taxed. 8:45 to 11 o'clock. Text overlay. Story 5. Is your Social Security taxable? Now, here's a story that shocks a lot of retirees. Social Security benefits can be taxed depending on your total income. If you file individually and your combined income is between $25,000 and $34,000, up to 50% of your benefit may be taxable. If it's above $34,000, up to 85% may be taxable. For married couples filing jointly, those thresholds are roughly $32,000 and $44,000. Up to 85% taxable. Shocking, right? On top of federal taxes, some states also tax Social Security income, though most states don't. This is exactly why your total income picture, pension, part-time work, investments, and Social Security together matters so much when you're deciding when and how to claim. Up to 85% taxable. Shocking, right? On top of federal taxes, some states also tax Social Security income, though most states don't. This is exactly why your total income picture, pension, part-time work, investments, and Social Security together matters so much when you're deciding when and how to claim. Segment 6. Breaking. The mistake retirees are making. 11 to 13 minutes. Now, let's talk about the mistake I mentioned at the start. A lot of people claim Social Security right at age 62 simply because they want the money coming in sooner, but they don't calculate that if their life expectancy stretches to 80, 85 years, waiting could have given them more total money over their lifetime. This is a one-time decision that's essentially permanent. Once you claim, you generally can't change it. There are a couple of very limited exceptions within the first year, but they're narrow. Text overlay. This decision is permanent. Think before you claim. So, before you claim, take a full look at your health, savings, other income sources, and whether you're married. Because as we just covered, your claiming decision doesn't just affect you, it can affect your spouse's benefit for the rest of their life, too. Recap. Summary. 1300-1400. Text overlay. Quick recap. Let's recap today's breaking news. Your benefit is calculated from the average of your highest earning 35 years. Claiming at 62 means a reduced amount. Waiting till 70 gets you the most. Spousal and survivor benefits can provide up to 50 to 100% of your partner's benefit. Working before full retirement age while claiming can temporarily reduce your benefit, but it's not permanently lost. Your benefits can be taxed up to 85%, depending on total income. Claiming is a permanent decision. Don't rush it. That's today's Social Security breaking news. If you found this useful, hit like and make sure you're subscribed, because we bring you important updates like this every week. Let me know in the comments, what age are you planning to claim at? 62, 67, or 70? And if you have a specific Social Security question, drop it in the comments. I might make a video on it. See you in the next breaking update. Until then, take care of yourself and your retirement planning. Thanks for watching.